train karate for? And why? There's no wrong answers. I just want to hear why you're here. Because you like it. I train karate because it keeps me healthy. We all know we're going to like it, so is there a secondary reason you think of that people train karate? To be healthy?
I like karate, but I have nothing to do.
Because you have nothing to do. There's always something to do. We'll get you some work.
You might have to use the technique someday.
For what?
In case you're in a real fight.
In case you're in some kind of crisis or something.
Self-defense.
Self-defense, a crisis.
In case you get bullied one day.
In case you get bullied one day. Before you use your karate, there's some other things you can use. Like your sense. 2 rules of karate. Number 1, always pay attention. What's rule number 1?
Always pay attention.
Rule number 2, have a buddy.
Have a buddy.
That's right, let's hear it again.
Have a buddy.
Rule 1.
Pay attention.
Rule 2.
Have a buddy.
Rule number 3, have a buddy that pays attention.
Have a buddy that pays attention.
If you have to pay attention for 2 people, it's bad. What about everyday uses that we can have with our karate? You're healthier, your mind works better. You can stay focused longer, so we call that discipline. Go out on the street and I use my karate. Do you think I could get in trouble?
Yes.
I could. So it's not always best to use your karate technique. There's something called a strategy. A strategy. Now, strategy is knowing when to use a tactic. You're picking on me. I could say, hey, you want to fight me right now and I can't get out of it. I say, well, I'm afraid I'll get in trouble. Why don't you meet me somewhere? And then I just don't go there. That's a tactic. A technique is a punch, a kick, a throw, moving out of the way. So you have strategy, tactics, and then techniques. Always try to use your strategy first. Avoid trouble. Well, I'm going to trust that everybody in here is honest. I'm going to trust that everybody in here is relatively friendly and kind. And that there's some things that no matter how bad the situation gets, that you won't do. And that's called integrity. Having a plan or a strategy, that's important. So that you don't have to do things that you think are wrong. I like to call this integrity preparedness. You guys are already ahead of the game because where are you tonight? We're in karate class. Learning from 2 very good senseis that have high integrity, high expectations of their students. What is this?
A sword.
Well, you assume it's a sword. I'll show you. It is a sword.
Samurai sword.
Well, it's called a katana. Samurai sword, to some people. You think this is good to defend yourself with?
Yes.
Only sometimes. Well, we're going to assume that swords and guns fall in the same category. What are these known as?
Weapons.
Weapons. Weapons. Okay. When can I use this?
Oh, when somebody's shooting you, you can...
No, when somebody's shooting you, you get shot with a sword. That's a bad strategy, bad tactic, and really disgraceful technique. You can use this only when you are attacking someone. Even if they attack me first, I can only do one thing with a sword because it's a weapon.
Whoa.
Right? If you see somebody with a sword, what would you think about them?
They're a ninja.
Well, that they might hurt you. They have a weapon. Goodness gracious, they have a weapon. They're a bad guy. They're going to attack people. Karate's like that sword. If all you think of it is for self-defense. I think of karate like this. If you see me with this, would you think I was scary?
No.
You probably think I was pretty fun, huh?
Yeah.
You know, I can't play well. You see this, I was out, everybody dressed like this, and I had this, you wouldn't think anything of it. Then the bad guy comes along, and he gets me. I can still hurt Sensei, and then play a song. He might come up while playing and get my wrist. Then I'll reach through, and it's very painful, but I didn't do the headbutt, because I like Sensei.
Yeah.
I like Sensei.
Everybody likes him.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. What about Sensei Russ? You guys like him much?
Yeah.
Because they have integrity. Now there are other karate people out there that are just bad guys. They have no integrity. They think if they can win all the time, or if they have a sword all the time, they're better off. That's not the kind of karate we practice here. I'm going to give you a pop quiz. And it goes like this: weapon or tool?
Tool.
Tool, because I can use it to defend myself, and I can play a tune. I can turn Jethro Tull up real loud, pretend like I'm really good. Right?
Yeah.
You guys don't know what that is.
Weapon.
Wrong.
A
Tool. A long time ago, farmers used this to get rice. And they would put the rice on pallets, and they'd beat the rice, and beat the rice, and beat the rice. The Okinawans were farmers and fishermen and carpenters. You see me walking around, I got my farmer tool, and then, you know, I can use that as a weapon too.
Tool.
Or weapon.
Tool.
And what do you think I might use this tool for?
Big.
Oh, it's real sharp. I use this to cut rice. I use
Grass.
this to cut bamboo.
Grass.
I guess you could cut grass. You'd be in really good shape to cut grass.
Take the
with
sap
this.
out of the tree.